Okay, is it starting? Okay, it's rolling this time. All right. After several missteps, this is still Jane Cormier of the who just spoke at the 603 Grassroots Alliance of the New Hampshire Right to Life. Jane, you mentioned how God says we're not called necessarily to win, we're called to stand. Can you elaborate?
Yes. Well, I think in the life message, which has been really controlled by the leftist message for so many years, so many decades, I think that we get overwhelmed with the debate of life, and we get stuck on, I think, being fearful to speak out in that you couldn't adequately address the situation. And rather than take up the debate, which is what we need to do, there are so many people that sideline the topic of life. I think that when people stop thinking about winning, per se, winning the debate all the time, and just standing and participating in the debate, I think the end result is that you will win.
Sort of like a batter in a baseball game looking for a hit rather than looking for the home run.
That's
and then
right.
If the pitch comes, you get it.
That's right. That's what it is. And so I think that when we're overwhelmed with the win, whether it's politically, whether it's in just a one-on-one conversation, when we're sidelined by quoting winning all the time, we miss the opportunity to engage. And we have to stop worrying about that. I truly believe that God does not call us to win. He will determine the winners and the losers. He's ultimately the one in control. But we are called to stand, and that is 100% in our ability to do. We can all do that.
And how key is it when it comes to standing, and people trust and respect a person who stands versus a person who dodges?
Mm-hmm, absolutely. I mean, even if you disagree, I have plenty of people that are in the political spectrum from, liberal, left of center. And I think that we still can talk and we have good relationship. They respect where I stand, and they know where I stand. They don't have any, there's no equivocation about where Jane is on the life spectrum. You can actually engage in a debate which might be worthwhile once people know where you're coming from. So they need to get rid of the fear. The fear stops the debate, and the win sidelines the debate. I think we jump in both feet with the debate, and we have a big smile, and we put forth a wonderful, positive voice for liberty and life.
Now, obviously, the GOP is a party that is more pro-life than the Democrats, which is the primary reason why I stopped being a Democrat in the 90s. Mm-hmm. As a leader of New Hampshire pro-life, I imagine a lot of the campaigns would like to have you speaking with them to some degree.
Oh, you'd be surprised. I can tell you that I, a lot, hear the thing that they try to censure me before I speak, in that, well, don't make it too divisive. We're trying to unite here. And we think that, if it's too strong a message, we're going to end up dividing. Actually, the GOP right now has an internal dialogue going on in a debate, pro-life versus succumbing to the left message of pro-choice, which is really pro-abortion. And that is a lively debate that's happening within the GOP right now. So sometimes you'd be surprised at the response with the forthrightness of my stance.
Now, you're off to another event today. Where are you heading today? Where can
I'm
we
going
find
to the
you?
Second Amendment event with Ted Cruz.
And where's that going to be?
That's in Londonderry Fish and Game. And, we're going to sit there and discuss the Second Amendment, which is, of course, so important to liberty in our founding. So.
All right, well, and where can people find out more about the New Hampshire Right to Life?
New Hampshire, NH RTL.org. That's it.
All right, Jane Cormier, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.